Imagine this: your child, who has barely learned to speak, is already glued to a tablet. You call their name, they don't even hear you. You try to interact, but their little eyes are locked onto the screen, hypnotized. And the worst part? The more time they spend in front of it, the more irritated they get when you try to take it away. Sound familiar? We all know that screens are part of our lives, but should they really be such a big part of our children's lives at such an early age? Today, I'm going to show you the 7 most effective ways to keep your child away from screens and protect their mental health. And trust me, the 7th tip might just change everything in your home. This is a serious issue. Research has already shown that excessive screen time is directly linked to developmental delays, sleep problems, speech delays, social difficulties, and even disorders like anxiety and depression. But the good news is, you can turn this around. And before you think, oh, but in today's world, that's impossible, stick with me until the end because I'm going to prove that it's absolutely possible to reduce screen time while strengthening your connection with your child. Recent studies show that children who have less screen exposure develop more empathy, creativity, and motor skills. Plus, reducing screen use can significantly improve sleep quality, making kids more energetic and engaged in daily activities. So, if you want to give your child a healthier future, stay with me. The first and most effective strategy is simple: limit access to screens. If the TV is on all day in the living room or if the tablet is always within reach, guess what? Your child will want to use it. A simple but powerful change is to establish screen-free zones at home. For example, the bedroom and dining table can be places where screens are never allowed. Another effective strategy is keeping phones and tablets out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. Creating an environment with fewer visible electronic devices helps children develop healthier habits, encouraging creative play and richer social interactions. Additionally, set a clear household rule: mealtimes and rest periods should be completely screen-free. A well-organized space, free from technological distractions, supports learning and improves family bonding. A great idea is to replace electronics with engaging activities, such as puzzles, illustrated books, and educational toys. These alternatives keep children entertained while also stimulating their cognitive and emotional development. Here's the secret: it's not enough to just take away the screen, you need to offer something better. If you simply say, "No tablet," your child will get frustrated. But if you say, "Come on, let's build a fort and pretend we're camping," suddenly, they're excited and engaged. Invest in interactive toys, board games, Play-Doh, books, and sensory activities. Children don't need screens, they need stimulation and interaction. Outdoor activities like jump rope, bike riding, or even gardening can be fantastic alternatives to screen time. The more your child is engaged in activities that stimulate both body and mind, the less they'll crave electronic devices. Additionally, involving children in simple, playful household tasks can be an excellent way to keep them engaged while teaching them valuable life skills. A dress-up box or a craft corner at home can encourage creativity and imagination, making screen-free time even more exciting. Now, here's the part that might be a little tough to hear, but it's the truth. If your child sees you glued to your phone all the time, guess what they'll want to do? Exactly the same thing. So, how about reducing your own screen time first? When you're with your child, put your phone away and be fully present. Kids learn much more by example than by any rule we try to impose. This means that if you want your child to read more books, show them that you read too. If you want them to play outdoors, go outside and play with them. Parental behavior directly shapes children's habits, so be the role model you want your child to follow. Small changes in your daily routine can have a huge impact on their relationship with screens. Additionally, creating shared reading moments can encourage a positive new habit in your child's daily routine. Another great idea is to establish family screen-free challenges, such as a disconnected weekend, where everyone joins in on fun, interactive activities together. Children thrive on routine and predictability. So, establish specific time limits for screen use, for example, 30 minutes after lunch or only on weekends. But here's the key: be consistent. If one day you allow 30 minutes and the next day you allow 3 hours, your child will quickly learn that the rules are flexible and they'll push for more screen time. To make things easier, create a visible schedule for the whole family. This helps reinforce the rules and makes the routine more predictable for your child. You can also implement a reward system for following screen time rules, which can be an effective way to reinforce healthy habits. Involving your child in creating these rules can help them feel more responsible for their own behavior. Another great strategy is to pair screen use with enjoyable, active tasks, like playing outdoors before any screen time. This way, children associate fun, real-world activities with their daily routine instead of immediately turning to screens. Many times, children turn to screens because they feel bored or lack parental attention. So, instead of screens, offer real connection. Set aside time each day to play with your child, tell stories, cook together, or go for a walk. When a child feels emotionally fulfilled, they don't have as much of a need to seek entertainment from screens. Additionally, planning family outings and encouraging sports activities can be an effective way to keep children active and engaged without screens. Talking with your child about how they feel when spending less time on electronics can also help them adapt more smoothly. Creating meaningful memories strengthens your bond and helps reduce the need for digital distractions. Another essential approach is to encourage children to develop hands-on hobbies such as painting, gardening, or cooking, which can replace screen time in a productive and enjoyable way. Screens provide everything ready-made for children: images, sounds, movement, which can reduce their creativity. To counteract this, encourage play that sparks imagination. Draw with crayons, make up stories, or play pretend. Kids love to explore and create, and this is crucial for healthy brain development. A great idea is to set up a craft corner or a creation box filled with recyclable materials so your child can build and invent freely. Creative challenges, like building something using household items, can spark curiosity and develop essential childhood skills. Additionally, toys like building blocks, puzzles, and clay help develop fine motor skills and creativity. Another fun and educational idea is to encourage your child to make their own toys using recycled materials, promoting both sustainability and hands-on fun. And finally, be patient and consistent. Last but not least, don't give up at the first challenge. If your child is already used to screens, they will likely resist at first. They might cry, complain, or try to persuade you to change your mind. But remember, you are doing this for their well-being. Stay firm, and over time, they will adjust and discover a much more enriching world beyond screens. Using small rewards to encourage screen-free time can be a great strategy to make the transition smoother and more positive. Seeking support from other parents who are also working to reduce screen time can be helpful in staying consistent and motivated. Additionally, maintaining a structured and predictable routine makes it easier for children to adapt to new rules. Creating a visual activity and goal board can be a fun and interactive way to track progress and encourage engagement in alternative, enriching activities. The decision is in your hands. You can either keep giving in to screens because it's easier, or you can take control and ensure a healthier future for your child. Remember, a child's brain develops through interaction, creativity, and movement, not through videos and games. So, make the right choice. And if this video helped you in any way, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more content like this. Oh, and there's another video right here on the screen that I know you'll want to watch. See you there.